All right, hi everybody. We're working through the trigonometry review, and all I got to do with this question right here is just take the derivative, but it's going to be implicit because I can see the y's here. This is implicitly defined in terms of x and y. So now the x and the y here are both within the cosine function. So I'm going to take the derivative. I'm going to take the derivative of the cosine first. So this will be negative, okay, sine of x minus y, multiplied by the derivative of what's inside here, that binomial, which will be 1 minus y primed. Okay, then I move on to my second term here. Now this is a minus cosine. Now when I take the derivative of the cosine, I'm going to introduce another negative. So this will be plus sine of x plus y times 1 plus y primed is equal to 0, because the derivative of 1 is 0. So now really what I want to do is I want to get those y primed terms together so that I can factor out the y primed and then divide across what I'm left with. So I'm going to have to expand this out a little bit. So this is going to get a little long here. That's okay. So this is going to be negative sine of x minus y plus y primed sine of x minus y plus sine of x plus y. Okay. Then when I distribute that through, plus y primed sine of x plus y equals 0. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the terms that don't have the y primed in. I'm going to leave the ones with the y primed here, and I'm going to factor out the y primed, in fact. So y primed times the sine of x minus y plus the sine of x plus y is going to equal sine of x minus y minus the sine of x plus y, and then I'll divide and I'll get y primed is equal to the sine of x, sine of x minus y minus the sine of x plus y all over. What have I got here? The sine of x minus y plus the sine of x plus y. All right, now I suspect that this can simplify down substantially more than that, okay, if we apply the sum and difference identities. Okay, now I don't want to spend a whole heck of a lot of time on this, but this is going to end up being sine of x cosine of y minus the sine of y cosine of x minus, minus the sine of x cosine of y. Now I would say plus, but because of the negative in front, minus the sine of x, sine of y cosine of x. Okay, all over. I'm going to get a very similar expression in the denominator. This is going to be the sine of x cosine of y minus the sine of y cosine of x plus the sine of x cosine of y plus the sine of x, y cosine of x. And let's see if anything can cancel here. And lo and behold, those two terms are going to cancel. And I'm going to get minus 2 of those. And then these two, where was it again? I just saw it. Yeah, these two terms cancel, and I'm going to get 2 of those. So now, okay, I'm going to work down into this, and I will summarize this in a second here. But this is going to end up being negative 2 sine y cosine of x all over, what do we got here? 2 sine x cos y, which is the same as negative 10x, 10x, crazy talk, 10y over the tangent of x. And so that's really what we're hunting for.